Hello, welcome back to another video on my thoughts on the speculation market in comic books. Yes, as hard as many things are when it comes to the movies, okay, we all know about that. I don't need to go into detail there. Maybe TV has reached a point where the market has no longer put a lot of effort behind it. Okay, I'm not aware of how hard why the last man or what's going on with many properties that's heading to the small screen. I'm not. But the one thing that happened recently that I thought was very interesting is that for those that watch, all the channels that talk about movies like Colliders and fandom or whatever, okay, I subscribe to some of the channels. I watch some of their live stream or interviews, not everything. I don't have time for all of that. But I saw an interview on Collider last week. It'd been a week, I think. For those that haven't seen it, maybe go check it out. But there was an interview there with Jim Starlin, the creator, of course, of Thanos. For those that didn't realize he was in the movie, I mentioned that in one of the comments on my review. He's in there. If you recognize him, I did. But he was on Collider, talk about Thanos, and he dropped a little nuggets that I think I found interesting, because I like this nuggets, to be honest, because I'm a fan of this property. But he talked about Dreadstar, and he mentioned how the original showrunner for the TV show passed away. I did not know. I just know that a few years ago there was a talk about a Dreadstar TV show, and then it kind of went away. But it turns out because the showrunner passed away, I think that's what he said. At least that's what I heard. And he said that it's back on track and they are working on it. So there could be a TV show launching somewhere. Could be, I don't. He did not mention which streaming service is going to be. But I found it interesting because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that watch Collider. Okay, Collider have a zillion more viewers than this little channel. But at least now I'm shooting this video Friday morning. I probably will load it shortly because it's a relevant topic that shouldn't sit on my hard drive for 3 months. So I went on to eBay, of course, the last few days and noticed that there is nothing. Okay, I had 2 copies, not because I was hoarding it, but somebody was selling 2 copies together years ago. So to buy the book, I had to buy both. So I bought both. I enjoy Dreadstar. I have made a video a few times on this channel about Dreadstar, but so I found it interesting that so far the market, the speculators, the hyper, the pumper are not even mentioning it. At least on eBay, I don't see much activity whatsoever. But we'll see. If not that I want these books to go crazy, okay? Trust me, I'm okay. I'm fine with the books not going crazy. I'm just find it so curious now that as Disney is launching its streaming service and potentially a ton of shows, DC has already done it. Okay, DC has already done it, and we all know how not hot all the Teen Titans or whatever books relate to the Teen Titans shows or whatever TV shows they are launching on DC. Sure, it's easy to say that, oh, DC books in general, the market has kind of poo-poo it because of the big movie. So maybe that's the reason. Well, not the same, right? We can see the same kind of lukewarm trend going on now with Marvel TV show. Certainly I don't see any kind of fever with Dazzler or Howard the Duck, or many other properties that Marvel is launching on their streaming service. So I just thought it was a neat trend. It's not a bad thing, okay? To me, it's these properties speak for themselves. If they are worth to collect for generations in the future, then they're worth to collect. But this whole hotness because of the TV shows, I don't know. I'm never a big fan of all that speculation thing. I took advantage of them to unload my stuff. So I'm not sitting here and saying that I did not or have not benefit from the fever. Okay, I'm not saying that. I mean, I have benefited plenty from the fever, but then again, I have benefited from many things that did not need the fever. Let me know what you think. If you have any kind of thoughts or suggestion or ideas on why or how the books has not respond the same way as far as the TV shows compared to the big screen, what is the reason? Do you agree the same reason that I outlined in this video, that in general the market kind of poo-poo most things related to TV these days? It's tired of it, okay? It's not that these shows are not going to be successful. It could be a huge success, okay? Dreadstar could be the next Battlestar Galactica kind of shows, but does that mean that people that's going to enjoy that show is going to run out and buy the first appearances of Dreadstar? I don't think so, but it will be a curious thing to follow as the show become a reality. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.